Welcome back everyone, and today we're going to be having a quick look at the TP-Link Archer AX3000. The AX3000 is a budget-friendly option by TP-Link and it comes with Wi-Fi 6 and gigabit support. It's powered by Intel dual-core processor so that it runs real smooth. With Intel there's a caveat that it gets overheated really fast, so make sure you place it in a well-ventilated spot and do not smash it into a corner in your PC. Since it's a dual band router, you get both the 5 GHz and 2.4 GHz bands, and the theoretical speeds in Wi-Fi 5 are 2402 MB per second. So inside the box we get the router itself, a power brick and an Ethernet cable. So the AX3000 is a very good looking router. It gives a gamerish aesthetic to it, but keep in mind that it's made out of plastic regardless. So it comes with 4 antennas on the back, 2 supporting 2.4 and 2 supporting on the outer ends for 5 GHz band. It comes with the power LEDs in the front and all the connection LEDs alongside it. So the entire thing is powered using the Intel dual-core processor, and on the back you get the power options and 1 WAN port and the usual 4 LAN connections. The WAN port is gigabit port, so you can have blazing fast speeds. It also supports adding USB drives and hard disks directly to the router, making it really efficient if you want to make a home media server or something like that. So before we get to the interface of setting up the router, I would like to tell you that this looks exactly like its counterpart AX50 provided by TP-Link. Since most of the TP-Link routers at this range almost look the same, it's really hard to differentiate between them. To add more to the similarity, the AX3000 also has the AX50 in its name. So it's really confusing. The only way to differentiate here is by looking at the website and checking the back side of the routers. The AX3000, which is the model I have right now, has a blue USB port, and the AX50, which is also an amazing router, has a grey USB port. The grey one indicates it's USB 2.0 and the AX3000 has a USB 3.0 port. So they provide us with a very clean interface in TP-Link, and once you log into the portal you get a lot of options. So dwelling into the basic settings, you get user IDs and all the basic setups. The quick setup is really amazing. There's a quick setup page guided to me. It was fairly seamless, and once you set it up, you are greeted with a basic page which tells you all the devices connected to your network. So let's move on to the advanced side of the section. So once we move to the advanced side of the section, so this router has both the router mode and it can also act as an access point in case in future if you want to extend it as a Wi-Fi range extender. So you also get the WPS buttons, and as I said, it supports both dual bands, Wi-Fi 2.4 GHz band and the 5 GHz band. So it also supports guest network. So this is a very cool feature. So it acts as a home media server but with just a pen drive. All you have to do is connect your pen drive to your router and add all the files that you want to it. It categorizes automatically based on the file extension, and you can access them from anywhere on the FTP network. So it also allows you for a time machine mode which can take backup through the pen drive that is attached to your router. So it also supports having parental controls. So gaming mode reduces latency and you can set it if you want to prioritize gaming. So it also can indicate which device to prioritize more with the bandwidth as well. So this is one of the routers provided by TP-Link which has inbuilt Wi-Fi antivirus. So you can set up the antivirus, but I think the Windows Defender should do its job, so I disable most of them. It also has port forwarding and an inbuilt VPN server. It has direct support with Alexa, so you can ask Alexa to say prioritize gaming or something like that, and it will do it for you. One more thing to add to Alexa, I guess. So the range on this router is exceptional and the speeds are also blazing fast, so you can really look up to this Wi-Fi 6 entry level router. The price of this router is 8,000 rupees, and the link to buy this router through Amazon is down in the description box below. So hope you guys liked the video, and please make sure to comment your ideas for the next videos down in the comment section below. Thank you all and see you all in the next one. Peace.